welcome to another video for Nvda. Haven't done this one in a while. Okay, so the question is on Nvda, can we count this as 1, 2, this is a 4, 3, 4, and we're going up in 5, or can I count this in 3 moves, A, B, C? So let me get this out of the way. One thing that tells me I can count this in 3 waves is this red 523.6% retracement. That's measured from the beginning of the chart to the first all-time high, which was 11/121, this candlestick right here. These are monthly time candlesticks, by the way. So that got me, right there, this red line here, 4,236, yeah, 423%. Okay, now I might be able to go ahead and count this in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can also get an extension tool and see that that lines up with this fourth wave at a 361.8. And let's see if we can see where that top is at. I mean, the wick right here just went past it. Through the 361.8 is at 130. The top of the wick was at 139, so it went over about $9. So yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and stay with 3 counts, A, B, C. Not a lot of people are going to agree with that, and that's fine, because we're going to trade the fibs anyways. We don't, like I said, I put more emphasis on the fibs than I do the actual Elliott wave count. I just like the Elliott wave more or less to label the chart. So now let's go into the 4-hour chart. Zoom out. And I want you to try to keep up with me. I'm going to start with the all-time high here. Well, previous all-time high, which was June, back in June, okay? And then we started our correction. So let's see if we can count everything in 3 moves from there. And if this is a 4th wave correction, you know, if I count this in 5 waves, my 4th waves, if it's a triangle pattern, should all be 3 waves anyways. So it wouldn't matter. So anyways, okay, our first 2 waves are right here. So let's zoom in. We have it looks like a double zigzag down, and if you measure this, you want to find out this retracement here. So we have an A, B, and a C up for your retracement. That's pretty easy to count, right? 1 up, A, B, C here, and then a 1, 2, 3. This is a group. Here's your B, and there's your extension for C again. So there's like 2 degrees right here. Now, this retracement hit on the 85.4%. Don't really like that for impulse waves or some kind of momentum turn to the, you know, general direction. Okay, so like if this is a correction and we're starting to go down, I'm not gonna, you know, 85.4 isn't really a significant conviction for that turn. All right, usually is what that tells me is there's going to be a triangle formation previously, or it's to come. All right, so now we got those 2 waves. So one other thing I can do here is just check this measurement. Oh yeah, I did that already. So not only was the retracement on the 85.4%, the subdivision in this wave, this 1, 2, 3 up, measuring this A, is 150 off the A. Okay, so these 2 overlap. Anytime you have a fib overlap, it generally gives me conviction I'm counting it correctly, going in the right direction. So now let's zoom out. Now we're ready for this leg down. Okay, so let's count the internals on that real quick. Basically you have a 1, 2, 3. So I've already measured that. That's with this fib here. This is a 150, circled it. So now we take this combined cycle, measure it. You can see that's what these dotted white lines are. I've measured that leg, circled it with an oval, and it also is a 150 right there. They overlap. There's some overlapping. That's what actually I can get rid of this one right here. So this 161.8 and this 150 overlaps. We'll get to that here in a second. So again, everything is looking good. And watch how they hit exactly. You know, they really shouldn't even be off a little bit. They should more or less, these wicks, you know, these candlesticks should hit right on the fibs. So anyways, we're looking at an A, B, and a C down, and we got some kind of, you know, couple of cycle degrees in this leg here. What else am I missing here? So okay, I want you to look at when we first measured this first leg, 1, 2, 3 down. Look how we got this other one. Okay, it's an expanding flat right here. This whole portion is expanding flat. Now I counted it already, and each leg was a 161.8. So it was an A, B, and a C. Each one was 161.8 off each other. So that gives me conviction that I'm counting these waves correctly. Okay, so now we've got an A, a B, and a C down. 3 waves. Now we're on this move here. We've got this first wave here. So we measured it. Where was its target? Probably 150, right? Yeah, exactly, a 150. Because back here, if you recall, we hit 150, 150, 150. It's been so consistent with this chart, and those are the things you need to look for when you're analyzing charts. Okay, this particular chart just happens to be 150. So this was a completion of a leg right here. 1, 2, 3. So now we measure this leg right here. Okay, and let me zoom out. It's hard to see that. Let me redo that. We're looking for this target right here. So again, that was right there, which is a 161.8. Okay, I don't know why I didn't leave that one up there. Let's leave that one up there. So I get rid of all the fibs that I don't need. All right, so that one stays. Okay, so we measured this leg and we got the 161.8. So this tells me this move was part of this move. We measured both of these together, and oh wait, not yet, because I found our triangle. It's kind of hard to count, but I think it was like a B, C, and then a triangle right here. So it was an A, B, and a C with another triangle. It was really weird, but it looks like the whole thing's a triangle, but it's not. It's some kind of complex correction. So really, the triangles were inside. They were disguised. I tell you, I learn something new every time I do these charts. And then this one was actually a kind of like a bullhorn triangle down here. So you got like an A. Okay, so this is an A leg down here. Here's your B, and then a C. So this is all one move here. Okay, and then you had a smaller. Sorry about that. Then you had a smaller move here to finish the entire move. Now, it's possible that this could have been just a 1, 2, 3 and finish right there, because I measured this retracement and I got a 61.8% right here. Okay, so it actually finished on this candlestick right here. So that's where we're going to start our next measurements. We're almost there. Okay, so now we have 3 moves down here, 3 moves up here, and 3 moves for this correction. And then this right here is a little complicated. Yeah, let's zoom in here now. So now, I haven't pre-measured any of these. The other ones I did just to save some time, so hopefully I can get these in relatively decent time. So I'm looking at this is a group, this is a group, and this is a group. So I'm thinking this target up here, I might have measured this actually already because I have it circled. So let's take this group here, measure it. Yeah, I did it already. Oh wait, that's a 161 overlap. See that? Look at that. Boom. These two overlap. Where did that 150 come from? If I activate it, it'll highlight it. There. Okay, from that measurement there. Okay, so we're not there yet. Okay. So here's our next 3 moves. Well, I guess I need to prove it a little more. We need to group this, group that, and this one here probably. But the way these triangles have been popping up, this could be A, B, C, D, E, maybe. But let's measure it real quick and see what happens with this leg. Yeah, it's not, I don't like it. So it's maybe from here. That's it right there. And that is a 150 overlapping the 150. So let's get rid of all the other ones. Okay, so we got 3 fibs right here overlapping. So now this tells me here's our next 3 moves is 1, 2, 3. Was it here? Or was it here? I don't remember now. I think it was here actually. Yeah. Oh, what? Yeah, look at the white line, right? That'll tell me. Okay, I was thinking of something else while I was measuring it. So I was looking at this correction here from this wave, so I didn't measure that. Boom. Pretty close to the 50. Let's zoom in on that. There's the 50. That's within 30 cents. I'll take it. That is close enough. I may not have got our fib right on the other candlestick anyway. So, all right. So that's our move. 1, 2, 3. See how we made these higher highs and we got the 3 moves? It's been happening in every kind of chart. That's why people get stopped out, and it's like they wonder why it goes right to their stop. It's because these expanding flats and triangles have been popping up everywhere, and that's why I think this whole market is a 4th wave. But that's another story. Okay, so anyways, I've already measured this 150 off of this expanding flat, so it's 1, 2. Let's see, A, B, C. Yeah, so this is an A move here. an expanding flat within expanding flat. So this isn't done here. This moved down. So it should be like this. How do I draw this? So really it should be like this. Okay. And then typically these are 123 off the A leg. I have my 123 fib in yellow, which is right here. That's not it. This is what I was afraid of. I did everything else before I started recording, but this one I knew was going to be tricky here, so just let me remove these trend lines. They're kind of in my way. Let me zoom in on all this. That'll help, won't it? Okay, so this is where we're at. Now, the 200 or the 123.6, those are typically pretty common. So this is your, yeah, that'll work up for the B expanding flat up, and then for the one down it needs to be the same usually. So here's the 200 down here, so it actually hit the 161. 161.8. Okay, so that's common too. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. This one doesn't have to be 200. This one doesn't have to be 200. Now, back in the chart earlier, they were both 161.8, and I'll show you that again later. But it just helps with the conviction. But maybe we'll look and see if something else is showing. So maybe, okay. Yeah, so that's the 150 again. All right, that's measuring. Well, that's not right. See, because I said these expanding flats are confusing me. A, B, C. All right, so this whole thing is A. So I think you measure. I think I'm right. I think you just measure the top of B to the bottom of A to get your next expanding flat. Okay, so those overlap if you do that. So now you can see this is a 1, 2, 3 up here. Let's just see if this is another 150, and it's not adding up either. So I feel like we might have counted something wrong on this last leg here. I may have to give it a stopping point and come back, because I just wanted to show everybody how I'm counting these in threes right now. But we do know that this group here is correct. I'm pretty confident with that. So, well, there's the 150 right there on this one. Okay. So if the 150 is there, then that means this high here is grouped with this leg. Let me zoom in. So we're taking it from here again. Right. Okay. This doesn't have to line up. This is wrong. To finish off this move here. Oh. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So I forgot. I had to incorporate this move down here. This gets tiresome after a while, and you see why some people charge to do these charts. Okay, everybody, I think now I've gotten our count. So it's 1, 2, 3 up here. 1, 2, 3 down for your B. And it's all the way up there. So all of that adds up. So we measured this leg to get this leg. Measured both of these legs, which is this right here, to get, oh, we got the that's the retracement of the 50%. We measured that to get this top here. Then we measured this leg here to get this top here. So there was a couple degrees right here. So all of this is one move. Okay, that one took a little longer than I thought it was going to. So now, if this is the top, then we need to find a retracement. And the 38.2 is right here. So that's our first target, is 128.28. Where do we write that? 128.28 first target. All right. Let's slide this over a bit. So that means, oops. So from here, we should see, okay, well, one other thing we need to do here real quick. 1, 2, 3. We need to get this retracement here. It looks like another 78.6. Or in the 90 percentile. So looking like another triangle formation is about to play out on this final leg somewhere to throw us off. But right now I can see 3 waves here. I can see 3 waves there. A, B, C, D. This might have been the triangle. So it could be the complex correction. This could be a C leg here to finish off this whole move. So this right here we need to measure up against this move here. And I'm thinking that's going to be 50%. 61.8. Even better. Okay. So this should be a good push down, since it hit that 61.8. So we should see like a 5-wave structure. C waves move a lot like an impulse. So, oh man. Let's see if we can zoom in there again. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Let's get in closer even. let's see, here's a AB. Trying to get this chart correct as exact as I can get it. So I'd say 150 right here. Seems like that's the magic number for a lot of these moves on Nvda in this last leg here anyways. So then that'll be that, and then maybe we see another 61.8% retracement from there. So then we get a bounce up to here, which is, that's 137. And this right here was 133. And then from there, we just keep on with the same leg here to 131. Actually, let's keep the same 150%. Let's do 130. And somewhere around here, we've been seeing those expanding flats. So from here, you want to measure maybe this retracement here at 38.2, which is right here. And that might give us the start of an expanding flat. So from there, here's the question for you. What typically the B wave past the A, what's the percent? Is it 150, 200, or 123.6? Typically it's the 123.6. We'll go a little closer to that area there. So let's just write in a few more prices. 129.35 or just 129.50. Let's do 129.50. This one up here was 132.85. Oops. 132.85. And then let's see here, is that, so that would be, we need to measure this leg here to see if we're done. I got so many fibs on here I can't tell which one's which, so I have to hit activate, highlight the one in blue. Here's the 123, here's the 161, here's the 150. So I think we're heading down to the 150. So we have this 1, 2, 3, maybe a 4 and 5. So we're going to measure these two legs to get our final target there. So we'll measure these two here, and there's our 150, and we're just going to go ahead and draw that 150 target. Wait, no, I'm sorry. The price is 125. The fib is 150. So where can I write that? Right here. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we just shoot straight down there. Yeah, let's see, A, B, C. Oh, yeah, I forgot, because we started with the expanding flat right here. So maybe this is going to be an A, and then maybe a triangle for B here. So an A, B, C, D, and an E, and then we hit the one target there. Okay, so when that is all said and done, that will give us 1, 2, 3 moves down, and then we're gonna have to retrace all of that. And I will leave it at that retracement. We'll come back from there. If it hits here, then we'll come back and figure out how this is going to play out from there. But I'd say let's go aim for the 50 from there, back up to the 135. So that is, I know this was a long drawn out video, but I wanted to show you how I count this, how much time you can spend doing this. It's the more time you put into it and really get these fibs accurate, it helps. I can sit there and just count the pivots and say that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it, we need a correction. But if you really honestly want to trade, day trade or something like that, quicker ins and outs, this using these fibs might be a strategy you want to implement. So if this is something you want to try out, definitely leave something in the comments, and I will try to be more dive deeper into how each fib works and against each wave, and what wave you need to measure, and maybe how you need to count the waves a little, in the Elliott wave. So let me zoom back out here, and I think that is it. So a lot of charts have been the turn back here in June and July. So I've counted this as 3 moves down, and then a triangle pattern for a B wave for your 1, 2, and a 3 down. So we'll see how Nvda plays out. It almost looks like this is going to be an A, B, C, D, and maybe we try to do something for an E, then turn down. So but anyways, I got some targets to the downside right now, so that's what I'm anticipating. But this is the overall chart. So hope that helps. Thanks for watching.